Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the ozone layer. Myself E.K. Kore from Department of Physics, DB of Dayanand College of Arts and Science, Solapur is going to discuss about formation of ozone layer. Let us see some introductory ideas. How is ozone formed? What is importance of ozone? How is it get depleted and what are the remedial actions? We know the prime source for energy on the earth is solar radiations, the sunlight. And because of photochemical processes, ozone is formed in the stratosphere. It acts as protective umbrella for the life on the earth. We know everything surrounding man is environment, or we are in the environment. The gaseous envelope surrounding the planet is called atmosphere of that planet. It is mechanical mixture of different gases. It is not a chemical compound. The different layers of Earth's atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. The lowermost layer just adhering the Earth's surface is called a troposphere. Most of the biological activities occur in troposphere. The important ozone layer lies in stratosphere. Stratosphere extends from 10 to 50 kilometers above the Earth's surface. These layers are divided as the temperature varies in the atmosphere. In the troposphere, steadily temperature decreases, and in stratosphere, it starts increasing. Further, in next layer, it steadily decreases, and then onwards, it increases. This is how the different layers are defined. Ozone is formed from oxygen. In the presence of UV radiations, oxygen molecule splits into monatomic oxygen, and when oxygen molecule combines with some monatomic oxygen forms O3. O3 is not a permanent gas like water vapors. It may undergo dissociation in the presence of UV light. It's a photodissociation process. Remember, a chemical reaction which occurs in the presence of sunlight is called a photochemical reaction. Ozone formation is a photochemical reaction. Photosynthesis is also a photochemical reaction. As ozone is a non-permanent gas, it may get destroyed by combining with oxygen, forming monatomic oxygen, forming two oxygen molecules. The important photochemical reactions are, we know the chemical reactions which take place in the presence of sunlight are called photochemical reactions. In first reaction, oxygen, by absorbing UV radiations from the sunlight, splits into monatomic oxygen. This is a photodissociation reaction. In the second reaction, the two monatomic oxygen molecules may combine to form oxygen. This is a three-body collision reaction wherein M is taken for energy and momentum conservation simultaneously. This ozone formed gets dispersed in the stratosphere. It lies between 15 to 35 kilometers in the stratosphere. It's not uniformly distributed in the stratosphere. The importance of ozone layer is that it absorbs the lethal or death-causing UV radiations and safeguards life on the earth. It's not a permanent gas, so undergoes destruction process either by absorbing a monatomic oxygen, forming two oxygens, or when exposed to UV radiations, undergoes photodissociation, forming O2 and O. The number of reactions per second can also be calculated using the formula. The ozone inside the stratosphere is shown in this figure. It's not uniformly distributed. A peak of ozone concentration is observed at 25 kilometers. The maximum density is in between 20 to 25 kilometers. There is some ozone in the troposphere, but it is formed here only. Ozone is a pollutant. It causes eye irritation. But the good ozone is in stratosphere, which safeguards life on the earth by absorbing UV radiations. Ultraviolet radiations are dangerous or lethal, death-causing, and ozone absorbs in the Hartley band. There are different adverse effects due to ozone layer. These are skin cancer and more eye cataract. The picture shows UVA and UVB radiations entering the Earth's atmosphere. UVB are absorbed by the ozone layer while the UVA reaches. UVB are the dangers which cause skin cancer. Figure shows energy spectrum for solidations before and after passing the atmosphere. Ozone is not a permanent gas, but it undergoes destruction naturally due to CFCs. CFC stands for chlorofluorocarbons. CFCl2, CF2Cl2, etc. and halogens are responsible for ozone depletion. They are called ozone depleting substances, ODS. The chemical reaction which takes place is as follows. CFCs, when exposed to UV radiations, give out the radical chlorine. And chlorine reacts with O3, forming O2 plus ClO. Further, ClO combines with O3, forming two oxygen. Once again, chlorine radical becomes free. And finally, it combines with hydrogen, forming dilute hydrochloric acid and comes down as acid rain. The picture shows the UV absorption by the ozone layer. In this way, the ozone layer acts as a protective umbrella for the life on the earth and safeguards life on earth. The adverse effects are skin cancer, more eye cataract, depletion of ozone at certain places, mostly in Antarctica. These are called ozone holes. Thinner patches of ozone are called ozone holes. This is what our earth needs, a protective umbrella to safeguard life on the earth. For that, a treaty is formed and they have put forth variety of restrictions, stringent restrictions on the use of different chemicals, mainly ODS, ozone depleting substances. These are the reference books: Physics by Atmosphere by J.T. Hutton, Atmosphere, Weather and Climate by Barry and Chorley. Thank you, one and all.